Hey everyone, I'm Trevor, and today we're at Downtown Disney to take you on a full tour of Downtown Disney. So let's get going. We're gonna start our tour down here at the West End and actually work our way towards the park. But before we do that, we're actually gonna pop into the Disneyland Hotel. We're gonna walk around the Disneyland Hotel, show you what there is to do there. Some construction going on over here at the Disneyland Hotel, so we're gonna have to finagle our way around it. So back when the theme park used to open at like 9 or 10, now it's always 8. For some reason, post-COVID, it's always been 8. But before 9 or 10, we used to come in here to the Disneyland Hotel until the park opened and just walk around.
Yeah, walk around.
We'd always come up at the same time to avoid traffic in the morning, but then we would have an extra hour, sometimes 2 hours before we could go into the park. And this is where we would come. And I mean, isn't it gorgeous looking? Look at this. I love coming up here. Here in the Fantasy Tower is a really nice gift shop, the Fantasia shop. We're gonna go poke inside real quick. And we're not gonna look too closely inside of here at the items, but I just want you to be aware that this is here, and it's a great place to consider looking for some merch. Check out these cups. I haven't seen these in the parks at all, so maybe these are hotel exclusives. It's all about the fireworks. They got a Kakamora mug in here too. I know I said we weren't gonna look at merch, but I couldn't help myself. A few more Haunted Mansion items that I missed in my last merch video, which I'll put a link to in the description if you wanna check out what all is at the Disney parks that's new in the summer. They actually have quite a bit more Haunted Mansion stuff than I saw last time. There are a number of food locations here at the Disneyland Hotel that you can avail yourself of, even if you can't get into the parks. First is gonna be the coffee house. Amy actually ordered her coffee, so we're gonna go get one. The hours here are from 6 to 4. They have some baked goods as well as coffee, and some little snacks over here in the refrigerated section. Check out this cinnamon roll.
I thought it was mashed potatoes at first.
And here is a look at what we got. Amy got a, what did you get?
Frozen mocha.
Frozen mocha, and we got a cookie for the kids to split. So we got this from the coffee house. Right next door to the coffee house is Goofy's Kitchen, which is a character dining. Now, character dining is pretty expensive, so I doubt I'll be going there anytime soon. But it's here if you want to do it. We're actually gonna walk up this way because I want to get some food from Tangaroa Terrace. It has some nice Hawaiian flavors. Isn't this beautiful? It reminds me of Hawaii. Just gorgeous. They have a pretty awesome pool here at the Disneyland Hotel. You can see the new tower that they built for the DVC rooms. Pretty nice, different color, but right in here with the rest of the Disneyland Hotel. More of a pool over this way. And we're going straight ahead to Tangaroa Terrace. And here's what I ordered at Tangaroa. This is the Hawaiian platter. We have some beef, some rice, jasmine rice, and a Hawaiian mac salad over here. And this is $20. It's a bit pricier, but that's because it's kind of table service. They bring your food out to you here at the table, but it's quick service and that you don't have to pay a tip, that sort of thing. That food was really good. The beef was sweet and tangy. It has a little bit of a kick to it, a nice spice I really enjoyed. The Hawaiian mac salad also had a fantastic flavor to it. The rice was pretty plain. They didn't give us any soy sauce to put on it, but Amy's just pointing to me, there's soy sauce on the table. Guess I wish I would have known that beforehand, because the rice was pretty plain. But the rest of the food was fantastic. She's just laughing at me. What'd you think?
That's good. I didn't get to try any of the macaroni salad though.
Oops.
Yeah.
Between me and Benjamin, we ate it all.
Yeah. But the meat was good. James is wondering if you can eat the flour. So if anyone knows if this is an edible flour, let us know.
Now that we've got an afternoon snack, we're gonna head back into Downtown Disney and resume the tour. And here we are. Just got through security. And now we're gonna work our way down to the parks. First up on our left is the Star Wars Trading Post. You might remember that this used to be the Rainforest Cafe. It's been gone for quite a while, and if you haven't been to Disneyland in quite a while, this may be news to you. Star Wars Trading Post. We are not gonna go in every single shop. There would just be way too much to this video if we did that. but we will highlight what shops are here and just, you know, kind of take it on a walking tour. Got a Minnie or Mickey Platinum statue over here. Looks like they moved him from where he was outside of the ESPN building because there's construction walls now. Next up is the entrance to the monorail. This would take you into Tomorrowland at Disneyland, except for that the monorail is currently closed, so you can't do that. Right next to it is a pin trading station. If you love Disney pins, that is going to be one of the first places that you're going to want to check because there's loads of them. We're also right next to the Lego store. I love looking at the Lego creations outside of the building, but it's also fun to go inside and look at all the Lego creations and the kits that you can purchase in the Lego store here at Downtown Disney. On the opposite side of the road here is going to be quite a few little huts. There's Clyde's Hot Chicken. We have the Blue Ribbon Corn Dogs, which is where you can get that really big pickle dog, panko crusted pickle dog. And next to that is California churros. You can get some specialty churros there, gourmet churros. And other little booths as well that sell different items. To the right, Ralph Brennan's Jazz Kitchen. Got a remodel recently, newly reopened. Nice design and appearance. Same restaurant that it's always been, but now it's got a facelift. If we swing around the other way, we have Tortilla Joe's, and the taqueria here is like a little quick service sort of version of Tortilla Joe's. The main entrance to Tortilla Joe's is going to be over there. Mexican flavors, I've eaten there before. Put a link down in the description to my review of the place. You can check that out if you'd like. On the other side of the Jazz Kitchen is Beignets Expressed. You want to get some beignets outside of Disneyland Park? This is where you're going to want to come. Directly opposite those is Splitsville, if you want to go bowling. Now, we briefly looked into doing that today, but the prices were just so sky high. It's like, I'd rather go bowling somewhere back home for half the price. And straight ahead is Black Tap. Now, this is the shake window. You can come up here and get some crazy shakes or classic shakes. The main entrance to the restaurant is going to be around the corner. And this is a quick service location, but I highly recommend it. I love Black Tap if you're looking for a place to eat here at Downtown Disney, especially if you love milkshakes. Black Tap and getting one of those crazy shakes, you're really going to want to come and do that. There's just so much here. I'm trying not to miss things. Straight ahead is the Wonderground Gallery. They have a lot of artwork in there, but they have other merchandise as well, Disney-themed merchandise. But one of Amy's favorite stores, what is it?
A home store.
So let's go check that out. The Disney Home Store. And I'll briefly poke my head in here, just because. And here is a look inside the Disney Home Store, the different items that you can expect to find in here. Right now, Catal and the UVA bar or Uva bar that was right here in the middle, this is all under construction at the moment, but they do still have access to Pele Soccer and Love Pop, which obviously that's going to have soccer merchandise, athletic gear, and Love Pop is kind of like a greeting card company. So you can check out these two stores if either one of those strike your fancy. They are open, they're just around the corner from the construction walls. So we have to go this way past Black Tap in order to continue the tour. The main reason we're even up here today is we're going to an Angels game.
But not for the Angels.
But not for the Angels.
Well, at least not for you.
Yeah. They're playing the Pirates, which is the team that I grew up going to as a kid, the Pittsburgh Pirates. So we wanted to see a Pirates game. They're actually going to play the Padres or a little next week, but it doesn't work with our schedule. So an Angels game it is.
So we'll see. I might root for the Angels. You can root for the Pirates, and we'll see what happens. I'm rooting for the Pirates.
Straight ahead is the Grand Californian Hotel you see there in the background. But in the foreground, let's talk about some of these shops first. Right to the left, right to the right of Black Tap is the Ballast Point Brewery and Kitchen. Then we have Wetzel's Pretzels. And next to Wetzel's Pretzels is probably one of my favorite ice cream places in the Disney Resort. They have some very unique flavors. They're good, they're strange, but they're good. Salt and straw. And let me just show you those flavors. They have birthday cakes and blackberries, wild foraged berry slab pie, goat cheese Marion berry habanero, Go Nana's strawberry caramel banana bread, and a Go Nana's banana blueberry crumble. Those don't look too bad, but look at these ones here. We have, where is it? There's like a flower one. Honey lavender, right there, honey lavender. Yeah, Arbequina olive oil. Just some different flavors that are on the stranger side, but I love this place. For spatial references, there's Catal, and over here is Marceline's Confectionery. Now, this is where you're going to get your Disney baked goods. This is essentially Candy Palace, Pooh Corner, and Trolley Treats, those places that are available in the park. Marceline Confectionery is the same food, just available in downtown Disney. So if you want a little taste of the park without actually going into it, that's where you want to go. Right next door to that is the Disney Dress Shop. And here is the entrance to the Grand Californian. Let's go poke around in there real quick. Going to the hotels is just one of my favorite things to do at downtown Disney, so I have to come in here. I love this lobby so much. It's beautiful, it's cool.
This was one of our favorite places when James was little, that we would just come take a break from the parks, come in here and have a nap. We'll let him have a nap, and we would just sit, relax, enjoy the atmosphere, and cool off, because it is very nice in here. It's hot outside, it's nice in here, and it's so pretty in here.
In fact, even at the kids, the age they are, they both immediately ran over there to that TV screen.
Yeah, they both found a rocking chair.
So it's just a really great place to come with kids when you need an afternoon break, but maybe your hotel's too far away because you're not staying locally.
Or if you just need a quiet place, like if your kid's over, stimulated, that type of thing. Or if you're overstimulated, just come in here. It's very quiet. It's very peaceful.
They do have a gift shop in here too, but I find that those items are a little bit more fine gifts rather than the Disneyland Hotel we saw earlier. Now we're gonna pop outside very quick because you see that sign up there. It says restaurants, and there's quite a few of them here that I want to point out to you. The first one's going to be the Storytellers Cafe, which is one of my favorite places to go for like special celebrations. It's a buffet, but you can order off the menu, and it's just a really great option to consider going and eating at. Straight ahead is Napa Rose. Now this is fancy dining. Now you can also go to here for celebrations, but it's definitely more expensive, and it requires a dress code. Right over here is the private Grand Californian entrance into Disney California Adventure. Anybody can use this, not just GCH hotel guests. You can come into the GCH from the park and then pop back through here, no problem. Over here they have the Tenaya Stone Spa, and immediately opposite that is going to be the Craftsman Bar. And this is a restaurant that requires reservations. They sometimes have live music, but it's poolside, and so that's a great place to look at getting a meal. Then they also have the Craftsman Grill, which you see on the sign straight ahead. Now the Craftsman Grill is the GCH's quick service location. This is kind of like their cafe or cafeteria where you can come in here and order off the menu, or they also have some grab and go snacks. They usually have some good specialty desserts in here you won't find in any other place in the park. So I highly recommend coming and check it out, especially if you are into Disney sweets and treats. This one especially I always love. Did have to backtrack now in order to get back to downtown Disney. It looks like the pianist is out now. As we come out of the Grand Californian back to downtown Disney, let's just go straight across the way here to California Soul. And California Soul is located right next to Salt and Straw. This is a place where you're going to be able to buy shoes and sandals. Next to that is Napolini Pizzeria. This is a quick service location where you can get some pizzas, which is attached to Naples Ristorante y Bar, which is going to be the sit-down table service restaurant. I've eaten at both of these places. They are phenomenal pizzas. If you enjoy pizza, this is where you're going to want to go. We switch this way. Straight ahead is Sephora, which we cannot stand around too long because just standing by the door, there's a huge scent of perfume coming out. Next to that is Jamba. Not Jamba Juice anymore, rebranded to Jamba many years ago. I still call it Jamba Juice, preferably. But they got a Jamba Juice here and a Pandora. Next to that is Curl Surf. And next to that is the Sunglass Icon by Sunglass Hut. And of course, the astute observers of you will have already spotted Starbucks. The only Starbucks location in downtown Disney now. They used to have one up in the west end of downtown Disney. They got rid of it when they demolished everything down on that end of downtown Disney. But here it is, Starbucks coffee. You can still get some Starbucks out here in downtown Disney. And we're actually very rapidly approaching the end of downtown Disney now. The World of Disney here is one of the last things that you can do. The largest Disney store on property. This is the primary thing that I would suggest you do if you do not have access to the parks. Go poke around the World of Disney. I am not going to walk around in there because of how crowded it is. Maybe we'll do a separate merch video of downtown Disney sometime where we look at, some highlights and some items from within the stores. This is just a tour of the area so that you can see what is here and what is available to do. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Over on this side of the World of Disney is the tram station, or the tram drop-off point, tram pickup point. If you are wanting to take the tram from the parking garage, this is where it's going to drop you off and to pick you up, right next to the World of Disney. Down here there are a few more of those little food carts. We've got a Wetzel's Pretzel and a Diggity Dogs. Diggity Dogs. Original all-beef hot dog, foot-long all-beef hot dog. And a pickle. You can buy a whole pickle there. And here's another California churros booth. Same food as the other one. Spinning across the way, we have the Earl of Sandwich Tavern, Restaurant, and Bar. This is going to be the sit-down version of Earl of Sandwich. This used to be La Brea Bakery. That closed. Earl of Sandwich, which used to be at the other end of downtown Disney, has opened up down here. And this is supposed to be temporary because I believe they're supposed to put in a Porto's Bakery here. Is that what you said?
No.
They said they were putting in a Porto's and then they put in an Earl of Sandwich.
But that's because they got rid of Earl of Sandwich and everyone complained, so they brought it back. And then it's like, so are they gonna get rid of this again and bring it back somewhere else again? Because everybody loves Earl of Sandwich.
I know, Earl of Sandwich is fantastic. I'm standing right next to that amazing fountain at the front of downtown Disney here. And this is the entrance to the park. Straight ahead's the ticket booth, so let's just keep walking. And here it is. Once again, for those of you who are not super familiar with Disneyland, if you haven't seen my other video pointing this out, right over there is the entrance to Disneyland. Right over there is the entrance to Disney California Adventure. Yes, this is all the space that separates the two parks. Disneyland Railroad building right there. Disney California Adventure right there. It's park hopping made easy. And while we're standing right here, that's going to be it for our time here today on this video, giving you a tour of downtown Disney. If you have any questions or things that I didn't talk about in the video, go ahead and drop them in the comments below. Then hit the like and subscribe button for more Disneyland videos. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again next time.